Hi, this is Mimi from Healthy Energetics, and we're here to talk to you about making Bravo yogurt. So, we're going to start with a powder starter kit. It's available on healthyenergetics.com. It has instructions inside, like this brochure, and it has packets of starter powder, 3 different kinds of starter powder for 1 pack. And it's good for 4 cups of milk. It says it right there. These powders come from different locations, or they're different things, but sometimes they need to be separated. So we have our powder in this bowl. It doesn't need to be stirred, and it really doesn't need to be screened or anything else. It's quite mixable. So we're going to put the powder in our 4 cups of milk, but the 4 cups of milk need to be heated. So this is a double boiler. This has water at the bottom, and it has a little pan that fits right in, and then the milk fits in this pan, and it slowly warms up. The double boiler will keep it from damaging the milk. Or you could even put it straight in a pan and put the pan in a bigger pot with water in it, so that you're making a double boiler out of 2 pans, if you don't have one, or something like that. You can also just start it slowly. All right, we're going to talk about temperatures. The milk is going to go up to 175 degrees. You can take it all the way to 212, where it starts to make little bubbles around the outside, but that could compromise the enzymes and the nutrition in the milk. So you decide, look up pasteurization online and make a decision about what you want to do. We take the goat's milk to 195. All right, so once the milk is heated, and it takes a few minutes, we are going to take it and put it in an ice bath. So it's hot, we have cold, and it's going to go from 175 to about body temperature, 95, 90, something like that. So the reason we cool it down quickly is because if it takes its own time, the milk could spoil. So here the milk is cooling down to 90 degrees, 100 degrees, something like that. As it cools, there's certain elements of it that come up through the milk. And we are going to now take it out of here, and we're going to skim it. So we take this spatula and pull it off of the sides and put it in here. And it's kind of like the skin that shows up on chocolate milk and all that stuff. And that stays there. I did try to eat it one time. It was really, really awful. I just had to know. Okay, now what I do, and this is optional for you, what you want to do this in, but I like things that really transfer the heat well. And I'm going to put the milk in, that's been skimmed, in here. And now we're going to put the powders in here. We're going to mix it. And we're going to put it into the heat to culture. Now actually the heat is just being kept warm. You can use a mixer, or you can use a whisk, but what you want to do is you want to just get all this stuff separated. Easy peasy. Okay, now let's talk about how we're going to keep it warm. Now that the powders are in it, it's ready to keep warm. We're going to, in this case, put it right on this, which is a European yogurt maker. We're going to turn it on. Ordinarily, we would put the top on it. It's a little too big. So I'm going to make a tent for it to keep the heat in. This is going to stay in there for 12 hours to culture the milk. It's not necessary to use that kind of yogurt maker. There are some online that have digital thermostats and digital timers. There's also, this is a reptile mat from the pet store. Reptiles like 93 degrees. So you just need to turn it on and leave it on, and it's made to go long. So that's a very inexpensive way to do it. I also have a proofing oven right here, which turns the light on when you start, and that light keeps it warm, and you can hear a fan maybe, and the fan will blow the hot air out as needed. It also turns off by itself after 12 hours, so I got really lucky because I have a lot of stuff in there when I make it. When it comes out, let's say you have a digital timer and it turns off at 12 hours. If you're sleeping or if you're at work, you don't have to worry about it. You can just harvest it when it comes in. The other way to do it is if you have this, you might have a Christmas tree light or a light timer that will just click it off after 12 hours. That's perfect too. So check underneath this video for more details, and thank you for listening.